Hello, fam. It is me once again with some thoughts running through my mind, and I wanted to share. I don't know what these blogs are going to be about from day to day, but let's just go with it. So my thought is today is I don't care. I don't care what people think about me. I don't care what opinions people have. I don't care. And when I say I don't care, it means that just because you think a certain way or you do things a certain way does not mean that that's right for me. And I'm not going to allow that person or those people's opinions of me or what I do determine what I'm going to do. So it took me 39 years to get to this point, and it's been a long journey, but I'm glad I'm here. I have allowed people's thoughts and opinions to dictate everything, my moods, my actions for so long that it is so empowering now just to wake up, be free, and do what I need to do for me. So what I say this to say is, if God has placed something on your spirit, on your heart, follow through with it. You're going to be crucified because he was crucified. Just think about it. He went through all these years of life, ministering to people, healing people, yet people did not believe in him. People doubted him. People didn't even acknowledge him after he was crucified. There were so many things that Jesus went through himself that shows us, because God has called us to do something, no matter what the price, if it's our life, if it's our livelihood, we must obey him. So, with that being the prime example, shouldn't we do what we're called to do? Shouldn't we do us and not worry about what other people think or say? We should. Jesus gave us the prime example that because God had called him to do something great, which I haven't known another man to do for me, is to get on a cross, die for my sins, and rise up 3 days later. I don't know anybody else who could do that. And I sure know I ain't gonna do that for nobody but my family, okay? So let's just be real. That is our example. So if God has called us to do something great, whether it's to write your devotionals, whether it's to minister, not necessarily in a pulpit. You could minister to people in your daily life. It doesn't have to be in a pulpit. God calls us into ministry in different forms, and I believe that's what he's placed on my life. So I'm walking in that destiny that God has for me. And people have doubted me the entire way, which is the reason why I only let a certain amount of people know what I'm doing, because there's haters out there. And as soon as you give them a bone, they carrying it. They doing anything and everything to deter you from what you were supposed to do and what you are called to do. It's been so many times in my life where I wanted to share some good things that I've done or that I'm doing. And when I have, it was immediately looked down upon because that person didn't think of it right then, or they're afraid that I'm going to do better than them. Well, sorry to tell you, sweetie, whatever God has set and ordained for me is going to be me. It's going to be him and not you. So whether you feel I do it better than you or not, that's your issue, not mine. So I choose to keep those type of people at arm's length. You get no energy from me. You get no information from me. You get nothing but to see my shine, boo. And that's how I'm rolling. So I say all of this to say, if God has called you into something, walk in it. Be who he has destined you to be. He created you before you even knew anything about creation. He did all this. He ordained everything that's happening in your life. And whether we have had more, some of us have had more struggles than others, regardless of the fact, he ordained our paths. And if you're walking in what he's done for you and what he's doing for you, then no opinion, no person can stop you. Hold your head up. Walk in confidence, because he has called you out of darkness into his marvelous light. Walk in him, boo. Shine with him, boo. Because at the end of the day, those are people that don't like you, that hate on you, they don't want you to, don't want to see you do well. They still gonna be there hating on you and not wanting to see you do well when you shining and walking in your favor, boo. That's my word for y'all today. I love you. I love you with the love of God. And as my pastor would say, there's nothing you could do about it. Have a great day.